Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome to the first video in my viewer submission sets week number 2. As you can tell from the background here, this video is going to be based on Karrablast for a Little Cup set, and this was submitted to me by a user by the name of iamanowlexterminator. I don't really know too much about Little Cup, but this is definitely something that I feel like could be very threatening in this tier, so let's take a look at it. So for this set, we're going to start off by giving Karrablast a Jolly Nature to increase its speed and lower its special attack. And for the ability, we're actually going to be giving it its Dream Mode ability, No Guard, which I think is very cool that this Pokemon gets that. For the EVs though, I did change the EV spread just a little bit because when things are at level 5, the stat points get basically screwed up as compared to if they were at level 100. So I actually just tried to maximize the EV spread a little bit. So the only difference between this EV spread and the one that was given to me is that I just have one more point into special defense. So we're going to start by putting 236 EVs into our physical attack to give us our max physical attack at level 5, which seems a little weird because it's not 252, but that's just kind of how it works with the rounding. And then we're going to put 76 EVs into our special defense to give us 1 point into that, and then 196 EVs into our speed to give us our max speed with the Jolly Nature. And for the item, we're going to be going with a Slack Berry to increase our speed by 1 stage when we're below at 25% of our health. As for the moves on this set is basically meant to set up and sweep, and I feel like it can do this very effectively. So the first move on the set is going to be Substitute as a way to not only get behind a protective barrier to protect us from some painful attacks that we may run into, but also allow us to sub down to our Slack Berry if we are able to, and also using our second move, get up Swords Dance boosts behind the sub if possible. And at +2, Karrablast is definitely a very threatening Pokemon. It gets the move Mega Horn, which is the main stab attack on the set, which is absolutely fantastic, being 120 base power, and with no guard you don't have to worry about it missing. So you get all the benefits of one of the most powerful physical bug moves without any drawbacks at all because you cannot miss with it. And for the last move on this set, it's basically a coverage move for whichever one you want to go with. Feint Attack is great because it'll be good against Ghastly, which 4 times resists your Mega Horn, but Aerial Ace is also really good for coverage as well. And a really great thing about this set, and why I felt like it was really important to make sure we maximize the EVs, is that I know Abra is a very threatening Pokemon in the Little Cup tier, and with the extra point in our special defense, we are almost able to always survive a Psychic from it, being at max attack, of course, or max special attack. So that's really cool, and definitely something that Karrablast can definitely benefit from. Obviously, if Stealth Rocks are up, that's going to be a problem, but if it doesn't have any entry hazards, you can potentially do that and easily KO back with Mega Horn, and I know how big of a threat Abra is, so that's pretty cool. But overall, this is just a really simple set for a Pokemon that not a lot of people really explore, because I don't know how many people really play Little Cup, but in Little Cup, this thing could definitely be extremely threatening with a Swords Dance boost and a Slack Berry boost. So I figured I would show that there. I don't normally do a lot of Little Cup videos, which is why I thought this video would be really appropriate for my channels to expand the horizons a little bit. So thank you, I'm an Owl Exterminator, for this set. I think it's really great, and I hope to, inspire a few other people to try this set out in Little Cup, because it definitely seems like it's capable of sweeping if it gets the chance to set up. But that's it for this video, everyone. So as always, keep posting sets in the original video. I'll be looking at them for a while, or I'll be looking at that video for a while, so don't be afraid to keep coming up with ideas, because I'm still looking for videos. But anyways, that is it for this video, everyone. So as always, take care, goodbye, and I will see you next time.